Do the mar.
What, bitch?
Do the mar.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the mar.
Yeah, woo.
Do the mar.
Yeah, whoa. Damn.
Niggas tryna flex like Mar.
Like Mar.
Fuck bitches, no X like Mar.
Yeah.
Pull up and down.
Lilmar, no, for real, that way. Yeah, welcome back to the video, guys. Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the iPhone 12. Now, I currently have the iPhone XR, which I think is about 2 years old. They had the iPhone 11 last year, and they just put out the iPhone 12 this year, and I really don't know much about it. Like, as far as I know, there wasn't really wasn't much new on it, like, from the old phones, but I just want to, like, get up to date because, you know, I do have the lease from Sprint, so, like, I'm supposed to upgrade every 18 months. So I just, you know, went ahead and got it. So, plus, I really want two phones anyways because I had two phones before I went to jail, and then they confiscated both of them, and I didn't get them back. I had the iPhone 8 and the iPhone XR, so I like having two phones, so it is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. And I already took it out of the box and charged it last night and set it up and all that. So I'm going to put those little clips like on the side of the video, on the side of the screen, so you can see. I mean, it's pretty much just a normal process. You already know how it goes. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it and what I think about the phone itself. Here it is right here. All they give us is this, of course, with the phone, and then this is something from Sprint. I think that's my receipt. I'm not going to show you guys that, but here it is, the iPhone 12. Now, they, of course, put the ceramic on it, and then when you take it out of the box, okay, first of all, let me just, before we even, like, get started, they basically scammed us. That's, like, the only way to put it. Like, I kind of read about this before I bought the phone, but I thought it was kind of like a joke, but they really sold us an iPhone with, they gave us a new charger, right? And it's got the regular lightning input just like our other phones. But what in tarnation is this? You can't plug this into a power adapter and get the... No. Okay, so they gave us the cord, right? What do they expect us to plug it into? They didn't give us they didn't give us the box. Now, this is something new that I guess they said it was going to, like, reduce... like, it's going to save the planet or whatever because they said there's too many power outlets already. But that's just ridiculous. I mean, come on, guys. Why would you give us a new cord? You could have just gave us the old cord. And apparently this one actually charges it faster, but they didn't give us a new power adapter to charge it with. So this is, like, pointless. Like, when I charged it up last night, I had to use my old charger from my iPhone XR and on my other iPhone. So really disappointed on that one. I don't know what made them think that was a good idea. That was the main thing I hated about this phone the most. Like, why would you why would you give us a new charger and not a power adapter? That's, like, they should have just kept the old charger if that's what they were going to do. But let me go ahead and turn this on real quick. And like I said, I'm going to put the videos on the side where I set it up. I'm just speed through them because, I mean, you all know how to set up an iPhone. It's pretty simple. You know, you just go through the screens and click the buttons and whatnot. But anyways, the other thing about this phone, too, is I believe they said you can't use the headphones with this either. I haven't tried it yet. Apparently, they removed the headphones, which is actually, like, they assume that most people just have AirPods now. But me, personally, I don't own any pair of wireless headphones. Like, I've never been a fan. I could have bought them plenty of times, but I've never been a fan of wireless headphones because the reason being is when I'm on the toilet, I just have that fear that I'm going to drop it in the toilet because I've dropped my headphones in the toilet before, but I just, you know, pull them out with the cord. But with my AirPods, if I bought AirPods, I would have to reach into the toilet and grab it out, and that's just disgusting. So that's, like, my biggest fear. Even just, like, losing them, I feel like I would just lose them and not realize it fell out my ear because it's not something that I'm used to. I'm used to having the cord and plugged it in and all that. So I guess I'm just not going to be able to, like, listen to sound on this, or, like, I'll just have to use my volume. But it's, like, really ridiculous. Like, there's nothing absolutely new about the phone. Like, every year, like, all they really do is just remove stuff. Like, first it was the home button. I understand that. That was a decent feature. But now they done removed the headphones. So what's next? What's next year? We're gonna remove the volume buttons? Like, I honestly, like, no joke, that is probably what Apple will do next. They probably will remove the volume buttons because this is just getting ridiculous. They're just being obnoxious at this point, just removing everything from the phone. Like, eventually we're not even gonna have a screen. Like, I don't even know. But anyways, as far as features go about the phone, well, honestly, I don't know. Like, I've watched many many YouTube videos trying to figure out like what's new about this phone. Like I've just like been scrolling through, I've been clicking buttons, I've been trying to figure out like most of the YouTube videos, all they really do is talk about iOS updates, but like those are on every iPhone, so there's nothing you need to specifically upgrade to the iPhone 12 to get that the iPhone 11 and below don't have. So I mean, the only thing, like they said, is really the new camera. It does have this little mode right here. Well, it's not even really like a mode. Like, it's like a zoom button, as you can see right there. And you click it, and then it goes like... See, basically, you get like a... I don't know. I guess it's called like a 180 degree. Because, like, you see how close... Okay, look at how close I have the phone to the steering wheel. But you can completely see the full steering wheel. Like, even if I go a little bit closer, you can still see the whole steering wheel from where got the camera aimed. Or, like... for example, like look at how I have it aimed, like more towards the start button, but you can still see my my what's it called, my screen. So yeah, basically it's like a zoom, and well, this one only comes with two different modes. It comes with 0.5, 0.5, and 1x. I think the Pro has like more. It has like 1.5. It has a couple more modes to the camera, like zooms. So I mean, a zoom, we can already zoom by using our fingers and going like this. So what was the point of... I don't even know what the point of that feature was, but if you're gonna buy the iPhone just specifically for that camera feature, I highly don't recommend it. Other than that, I really don't think there's really much any new to this phone besides that. Like I said, I've watched YouTube videos and there's nothing like that, or like I've even Googled like what's new about the phone, and mostly like they said the faster charging, which we can't do because they didn't give us a power adapter, and the camera, which is not really all that. I mean, looks cool, but it's not all that. So basically, to conclude this video, like I said, the main reason I upgraded was because, like I said, I have that Sprint lease, so I'm able to upgrade every 18 months. So I just like to keep up to date, and I needed two phones, so I like having two phones. That's like I don't regret the purchase, even though like there's really nothing worth upgrading to. Me personally, I don't regret buying it because I needed two phones, and I like to stay up to date. So the advice that I'm gonna give y'all who are considering purchasing this, unless you have an iPhone 8 or below, do not upgrade. Like, honestly, like, especially if it's like money wise, if you're just a fan of Apple and like getting all their new products and, you know, staying up to date like me, then go ahead and upgrade. Or if you want another extra phone, go ahead and upgrade. But personally, if you're on a tight budget and you already have an iPhone XR or an iPhone X or iPhone 11, do not upgrade, because there's nothing really new about this. The design is really not even all that. It's just limiting. There's nothing really cool about it except the camera. So there's nothing really worth upgrading for. Honestly, I just feel like it's a waste of money unless like I said, in my situation, I needed two phones, and I just can't stress that enough. I needed two phones, and I like to stay up to date. So unless you have that specific exact reason, do not waste your money. Do not upgrade to the iPhone 12, because you will regret it. There's nothing cool about it worth upgrading to. I don't regret it at all, because I'm glad I have two phones now. You see, I like to handle business on one phone and text the hoes on the other. Let me stop. But yeah, that basically concludes this video. I'm very disappointed in Apple. Like, there's nothing. I mean, that's probably why they released the iOS update right before the iPhone 12, because they knew that there was nothing cool about this phone that was gonna make people want to buy it. Like, all the Android users, they might upgrade, they might buy the iPhone 12 just because, you know, they see all the iOS stuff, but you can get that with any iPhone. Don't go out and buy the iPhone 12, which is overpriced. Get an old cheap phone, the iPhone 10, or the iPhone XR, the iPhone 11, or iPhone 8. Don't bother getting the 12. There's nothing cool about it. So that basically wraps up for this video. At least, like, y'all can make it where the phone levitates. Like, make it where we don't gotta hold the phone anymore. Let me stop. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to click the subscribe button down below. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Lilmar. Follow me on Snapchat, Lilmar. And yeah, no, for real, that way. Yeah. For 50 days they had a nigga down in county. People believe the news and they putting out bounties. Saw my mama after 30 days and she was frowning. Real talking shit and they saying that I'm lousy.